Good morning, Glorioles. What is this? This is distracting. I'm sorry. Mind of their own. How are we doing? Oh, do you hear that? It's the train that comes right behind. It's still going right now. But yeah, we like it. It's pretty soothing. Never actually, so much stuff has happened and I've kept it bottled up and like I haven't talked about it because it's been like, I was not afraid to talk about stuff. I mean, yeah, afraid, but like caged up to talk about stuff because literally everything was trying to be used against me and twisted and like figuring out my life. And it was just weird to talk about my life and my ongoings when, I mean, I'm sure I'm still being watched and people are trying to twist things I say now, but there's not a lawsuit hanging over my head. And like at this point, twist whatever you want to say about me. I have a husband. I have people that love me. I have a job. I have security. Okay, like I don't care what any of you say. So when we found this house, there's a crazy story of how we found this house too. Like we were about to build, and then like this. Hey, I'll have to tell that story another time. So we were worried about the train when we moved in. We're like, okay, we really like this area of the property, but is the train going to be an issue? Because that would suck to buy, like to go through everything, and then this train is just an ongoing issue. So we're like, well, we can also like meet the neighbors and see what kind of personalities they have, but go knock on the door and be like, hey, we're considering buying this house if the train have an issue for you. So Kyle went and knocked on the closer house next to us, and that's when he met the man that lives there. It's a couple. And he is very, very sweet, very like, just gave Kyle all this information. I was sitting in the car with Blair, and so like I watched this guy like being so friendly and give Kyle all this info, and then we get back in the car and I was like, so like seems like he was really friendly. Is the train an issue or what? He's like, well, he's deaf, so he doesn't hear it. We went and asked the neighbor who is deaf if the train was bothersome, if he could hear it. So needless to say, the train is not an issue. And, but yeah, our new neighbors over there are fabulous. They keep to themselves, but they're very, very friendly. They love Rosie. They have little dogs of their own. They think Rosie's so great. And I never actually told you guys that one time that the cops were called at our old house, we found out it was because they called on Rosie, acting like she was a vicious dog. There's just a lot happened. But yeah, so that train just went, that train derailed me. Oh, okay, I need to stop.